Okay. So, yeah, thank you for jumping on to hear more about PM International. I've been in the network marketing industry, direct sales for well over 9 years now, which is just crazy. And yeah, I think um, when I was when I was spoken to about this particular company, because I'd had that experience, that 9 years experience, I think you kind of had a checklist in your head of what you want from a company. So, I'm quite comfortable in, how I um, talk about the products and how with my social media, what I put out there. I've got quite a strong personal branding, which is what I like everybody to have. So I work with everybody because we don't just want to look like, you know, it's like a sales feed or anything like that. People buy from people. So we just really want it to be very you, very authentic. But yeah, so with regards to companies to work with, this just it was really crazy how I'd probably over the years had like a tick list in my head, and it genuinely did just tick all the boxes. And it was a big decision for me, obviously, to move after 8.5 years. And so it had to be a special company for me to do that. So yeah, so let me tell you a little bit more about it. So this is Rolf Sorg. He is the founder and CEO of PM International, and his vision is for worldwide market leadership in the development and distribution of high quality products for health, fitness and beauty. And the high quality is really important. And I think you'll see running through the presentation, there's so much done to enable that quality. But what I find really exciting is the level of quality of the products, but then the price point is such that it is really, they are really affordable for people. So yeah, solid company, as I say. This is number 10, 2021, so April 2022, it was confirmed as number 9. So we've gone up a ranking, which is just amazing. We exceeded the growth of everybody else. So we won like the Bravo Award, fastest growing direct sales company. And I think, so there's, it mentions German Brand Award 2021. So I think they've won that for like 20 years or something ridiculous. But it is a German company. It is predominantly at the moment in Germany. There are a couple of other countries as well, but it's coming through in. But the UK, USA, Canada, Australia, South Africa, a lot of the big, countries, well-developed countries that are looking for health and wellness products, it's literally scratching the surface. So to achieve number 9 and just have been not really in all of these markets is pretty special. So the PM International in particular want to grow in the UK. They want it to be one of their largest markets. So that's really exciting. Again, another reason why I got involved. And the support for that is really amazing. So we've got a UK warehouse, we've got a UK customer service team. As I say, we've got a UK sales director who does twice weekly calls. So I think it's nice when you're not just reliant upon, like myself as a leader. I know that if I am, if things get crazy busy at home, then I know that I can direct people to that. And so, it's just having that support and that backup. It's really great. Top innovator. So, the constant innovation from the products, and also like a top 2021 network marketing kind of company thing. Now, the other things on here which are really, really exciting are the Dun and Bradstreet. That is they basically look at the financial health of a company. So that's really important. When you are investing your time and deciding that this is a company that you're going to work with, then you need to know that they are financially in a good position. So things like debt-free and all that kind of stuff are really, really important. So this company has like a AAA rating, really well rated. You can look all into that. And then also you've got the TUV certificate there. So this again is like the quality side of things. Everything is just, it's so German. It's like all of the boxes are just ticked. That's all I can say it is. Now the WFDSA, I'm still trying to get my head around what that actually is. So I won't speak too much about that because, yeah, I've not really got a lot about that there. Now, the ambition is to be number one, so that's important to know. And yeah, I spoke about the Bravo International Growth. So yeah, that's that. So then we've got, as I say, global player. So the international expansion is very much where they want to be right now. So we've got the international headquarters that are in Luxembourg. Then we've got the HQ in Europe is based in Germany. The HQ for the Americas is in USA, Florida, and the HQ for Asia Pacific is Singapore. So they're ensuring that we've got this worldwide. Sorry, it's just moving his feet. Okay. Let's drink. No, you're all right. Okay. Yeah, so basically the whole world internationally is covered from that perspective. So then we're looking at here, this kind of shows, so the dark blue is where we have a subsidiary. Okay, so basically PM has the opportunity where you can say ship nuts for personal use only available. So we can ship any single country everywhere in the whole wide world. So I've got a team in Nigeria, I've got a team in Barbados, you know, literally anywhere. And what then happens is when they reach a certain size for that country, then they get their own subsidiary. So, you know, and as you can see, you've got countries in pre-launch phase, which is where their volume's obviously growing, and they will be being worked with. So even if they've got a subsidiary, they will be being worked with as they see the growth there. They really do just have that logistics side nailed. So interesting thing to know as well is that they have like a really good arrangements with FedEx. So it's not like, so for example, in Barbados, my girl was really concerned because it can cost hundreds of pounds for her to get international packages, and it didn't. It's not that case at all. It's a €20 standard fee in anywhere that isn't actually got its own subsidiary with the warehouse sending it out. So it's really, really reasonably priced, the postages. So also, there is a real commitment. You know, I think this is one of those things now that it almost feels like we have to have these things. But then on the other hand, you know, I know that it comes from a really genuine place with Vicky. So it's basically, you know, she's out there. It's not just sending the, you know, sending things over there. She is literally making sure that things are happening and, you know, that we are giving back, because, you know, I think one of the key things that I found when I worked in network marketing, you know, when I first started, was this whole give back culture, because you can earn such crazy amounts monthly that there is a real commitment to how you then take that forward and give back. So yeah, this company is, you know, really, really yeah, on the ball with that one as well. They're also really on the ball as well with like all the environmental stuff. So with regards to things like packaging is all recyclable, they work really hard. So any plastic that's used is like done in a really special way so that it's all really environmentally friendly. So they are very on the ball with sustainability as well. This is the 16 experts who are involved in the products. So they are innovating the products, they are formulating the products, and they work alongside the Luxembourg Institute of Science and Technology. So basically this university in Luxembourg, these guys are all there and they're working alongside them to make sure that it's all innovative and it's all like just really, really just breaking boundaries, I guess, and, just taking health and nutrition to a different level. So yeah, all scientifically, these are scientists and professors doing this. So then, as I say, quality runs through, which is not it's not unexpected for a German company, is it really? That you've got that quality running through everything, where it's about it doing what it says it's going to do. That's the key thing, I think, for the German side of things. And this quality level is something that you would just naturally expect from the country. So we've got here, I'll go through it a little bit differently in order. So you've got the GMP, which is basically saying it's made in Germany, and this is a global manufacturing practice, good manufacturing practice, and it is basically making sure it's done to like a pharmaceutical level. So we don't have to do that, but it's something that we do. Then we've also got the ELAB. Now I'm just going to make sure I say that this is the right thing here, because that is the quality and safety. So it's regulating PM products for peace of mind and insurance. So that is basically everything is signed off and checked. Then you've got, so this GMP I was saying, sorry, so it's pharmaceutical, only 3% of worldwide health products. It's literally testing it to the highest levels. Then what we've got is we've got the NTC, which is the nutritional transport concept. That is exclusive to PM. That's a patented process, which I'll talk a little bit more about. Just going to focus now on the product of the cologne list. So what the cologne list is basically, if you're not aware, is it's a list of products that are suitable for use during light sporting. So if somebody is a sports professional or going through the Olympics, then they can look at this list and they know that they can use those products and that there's literally like no doping. It's all really natural or really safe. So that's like a really, really powerful thing, knowing that these products are listed on something that is, there's no nasties in there basically. Okay, so yes, so the products are safe for athletes. So there we've got, I think what I love is that they are actually endorsed by Olympic athletes. Now, what I found the other day when I was listening to one of these presentations is I was kind of assuming that we gave these products to these athletes and then they use them, but they actually buy them. So it isn't that we are handing out all of these free products to get these endorsements. They are actually choosing to purchase them. So that was like, yeah, I just felt that was really like a strength of signal as to how much the products are respected. And you can see across the bottom, we have a sports catalogue that I can forward over that details all of the athletes and the Olympic teams, and there's like basketball teams, like there's Rivaldo, the international footballer. So very, very highly regarded with sports fitness professionals. So there we go. So it's, as I say, it's health, fitness and beauty. There's a various range of the different products. Then here we've got, so this is the NTC that I was talking about. So the NTC, which is the nutritional transport concept, this is where the nutrients are delivered exactly where they are needed to the cellular level from inside out. So just going to think if I click on, yes, I did. I'm here. So this, I'm just going to go through this because basically the Microsoft technology is really a key part of this. So when you get one of our products, for example, like the Restorate, and you pour it into water, it is going to dissolve. So it's got this Microsoft technology, and that means that it's going to literally become as one with the water. Because of that, you've got like 95 to 98%, sorry, it's just one of my little reminders, 95 to 98% absorption. So it's all very well and good if a product has all of these amazing nutrients in it, but it's ensuring that those amazing nutrients are then absorbed and then that they get where they need to be. So this is it being absorbed. So a little quick video for you here. that's highlighting against another product, like the Microsoft Q10 versus the standard Q10. So it's just a particular product just to highlight that. But yeah, so once it's then been absorbed, I have my words out. Once it's then been absorbed, that is then delivered to where it's needed to go in the body. So wherever your body's feeling that it needs the extra, like from the Power Cocktail or from the Restorate, that's where it's taken. Oh, I did this the other day. There we go. There we go. Now, so we have two products that are included in the optimal set. So a lot of the products that you see with regards to, a lot of the results, sorry, that you see with regards to like weight loss or how people are feeling from the energy, are very often from these two products combined. You can use all of the products separately, but obviously there's great synergies using them together as well. So the optimal set is you have the Power Cocktail in the morning. So that's like an orange juice that you have in the morning. It's got loads of nutrients in it. It's got like 1.5 kilograms of fruit and vegetables in it. It does pretty much everything. So hair, skin and nails, immune system, nervous system, just so many good vitamins, minerals, like I say, that it's going to be, boosting your metabolism, aiding your digestion, healthy gut flora, all of those different things. Lots of fibre in here, which I've just realised is sadly lacking in a lot of women's diets. So this fibre, you're going to get a lot of the good stuff that you're going to need in this Power Cocktail. Then in the evening, we have what we call the Restorate. So the Restorate is a product, it's a lemon flavoured product, and this product is one of my favourites for numerous different reasons. Firstly, it does quite a lot of different things. So it also supports your hair, skin and nails. It's going to give you a really good night's sleep. So you're going to get a really good quality of sleep. You're also going to get your aid your digestion. And it's going to give you all the electrolytes, so it can help restore. So it's like, when you put your phone on charge, this is what Restorate is going to help, and it's going to help your body, restore itself and regenerate throughout the evening. So it's got things like calcium, magnesium, potassium in it, which are all like the lovely electrolytes that are going to really help you. If you've done any exercise, if you've trained, then this is going to help you recover. So that product is only £25 for a month's supply. And I think it was one of the selling points for me for definite, is knowing that I can offer people a product that can help with so many different areas, and it be at such a reasonable price point. Because a lot of times what you find is that when you're looking at supplements and you're looking at drinks, is that this one does this, this one does this, this one does this. And then by the time you've used all of them to get everything that you need, it's like being perimenopausal, I can tell you, supplements could be another mortgage. So that is something that was like massively important to me, is that with everything that had gone on with lockdown and how things are happening in the world, that, people need that affordability. And that combination of products just says to me that this isn't a greedy company needing you to buy 20 products. This is a company that you can get so much out of singular products. So these are my personal results from the optimal set. So you can see there's a picture of me at a wedding last September, and that photo was taken, and honestly, I was just absolutely mortified. I hated it. And I felt really good walking out the door, and then I just saw that photo and I was like, oh God, I just hated my hair and everything, to be fair, though. It wasn't just the and I'd actually lost a bit of weight at that point as well. So yeah, mental. And so I took this photo the other day, and I think I was literally thinking to myself, right, I'm going to do a couple of TikToks. So what I'll do is I'll get a few tops out. And that white top in particular is, it says girl power on it. It's really fun, and it just it looks nice on videos. It's really fresh. And I couldn't believe it. I just suddenly sat there and thought, this feels really baggy, and you can see when that's when I first purchased it, when I'm dancing, and that was on a video. So a lot of these pictures are taken on videos as well, because I think that's when you see like the real sign of the products are working, is when you look back on a video and it's not where you stood in a particular way, it's just you can see that yeah, you can see that progression for sure. There's no getting away from the fact that the good nutrition in these products over this period of time, because I haven't dieted, and I don't mean that in a negative way, as in I've overeaten. I've just tried to eat healthy. So I've tried to make some better choices, like with whole wheat pasta, but I was really, really craving carbs, which has never been the case for me. And carbs don't bode well for me with bloating. Um, but it was just something to do with what my body was going through at the time. And yeah, so these have enabled me to not feel like I'm going without, not had to make huge, drastic, changes. It's just been about a few different little things, still like having, my takeaways at the weekends, and yeah, and just generally just giving my body the good nutrition. So also the beauty side of things as well. So we've got like the Activise Serum, which is just like groundbreaking, as it's like just makes your skin really tingle. It's got a gorgeous like smell of orange. Then you've got the just the moisturizer, and then you can see the instant results from like the Triple Lift, the Ultimate Young. So these are the advantages as a distributor. So starting from manager all the way up to president's team, and then it goes beyond president's team as well. And these are purely just commissions. So from my experience, yeah, you can be easily earning like marketing manager to international marketing manager, dependent on how many how many people you're speaking to. You could be earning that plus, so including your commissions with cash sales. So it's a really, there's a real opportunity to earn some really great cash profit, which is, for me, again, really crucial for me as to why I loved this company, that it was free to register, that people could purchase the products and they could get into profit straight away. Because one of the reasons why I left my old company was because they changed the starter kit. They changed the starter kit price. It was really quite expensive, and also people couldn't make money from it straight away. And I'd been saying for 8.5 years, I will help you make money straight away from week one. And so that was it. It didn't fit with my values any longer. So it is really important for me. I think you see success and you feel successful, and that builds your confidence and it builds your self-belief. And it doesn't have to be a lot. If you can pay for a takeaway out of your cash profit one week, you're thinking to yourself, okay, this is start. And once you know that you can do that, you can build on it. So that for me is really important. So also really exciting travel incentives. The training program's just insane. It's constant opportunities to go on like business academies. So there's monthly trainings, as I say, there's the business presentations. There's also, when you hit the international marketing manager level, you get to go on like a 2-day training course once a year. That is all expenses paid, like you do not pay a penny. And then you've got again, at the international marketing manager level, you've got the car program, which is where, so say for example, even if you bought a car in cash, so say you bought a car for, a couple of grand, whatever, and then you would say to them, right, I bought this car, and then they would send you the money over each month. So it's not like you're having to be tied into any leasing programs, which again, I was always of the opinion with the car programs, I felt like it was potentially getting people into situations, and then, if anything happened, they were left with a leasing agreement. So that for me was really important, that there was that option as well. And they save it up for you as well over a year. So if, say, for example, you're earning that, and then you go like after 11 months and you've had it for, whatever ranks you've had over that time, then you go and you say, I'm going to get this car, and it's there and they send you that money. So that's really amazing. And there's also a pension scheme as well. So what we actually do to earn, so there are 3 steps. Okay, so it's literally a case of trying to do a little bit every single day. 10 to 15 minutes can make all the difference. So even on your worst day, if you can just make sure you've shared the products, you've put something in your stories. If you look at my stories, there's always something in there, even if it's only one picture or one thing that I've done. If I see that little plus mark, I think, oh, let's get something in the stories. And all of the product stories are made up for you. So it's not like you've got to make anything up. They're all there ready. All you need to do is click to add them and share to your story. Then, meeting new people. So one thing I like to do on Facebook is I wish everybody a happy birthday. And it's lovely when you do that because, say, for example, somebody's got like 5,000 friends. You can click on their friends list, go to suggested, and you don't do this to other network marketing people, by the way. So we don't ever poach friends from other network marketing people. But say, for example, this could be like somebody who's into aesthetics. They are lip tattooing, for example, and they've got 5,000 people, or a hairdresser. Then you can, go into the friends list and it'll say suggested friends from there. And you can make new friends really simply, really easily. And, I suggest making like 10, right, Donna? Yeah. Making 10 to 15 requests a day. And also like on Instagram, using the hashtag mum of boys for me personally, or perimenopause or something like that. Liking and commenting for 10 minutes because you've got something up in your story. You go on, you have a little like and comment. And people will go and look at you. And then chatting to people. Yeah, so the people that have viewed your story, sending out a few messages. And, when I talk about 10 to 15 minutes, it'll take you literally, you've got the product session, you can do that within a couple of minutes, share the products, meeting new people. Like I say, even if it was 5 minutes a day of liking and commenting on stuff on hashtags, that would get you new followers, especially if the content in your stories is interesting. So, sharing a little thing that you do throughout the day is always good. And then also, like I say, just chatting to people. So anybody who's viewed your story, I do little voice notes because I think it seems more, they hear your voice, they hear the genuineness, and it's just, thank you for viewing my story, really appreciate the support. And then, and you can do that on Facebook and Instagram. And the beauty is that whatever you put on Instagram can go straight onto Facebook as well. It automatically loads up. So it's kind of 2 lots of work in one. So doing those kind of things each day and, managing your own time, working out what time you've got that you can do to that. Even if you're having a really stressed day, just thinking to yourself, I'm going to make sure there's something in my story. Because then the following day you've got someone to message. That's, that is my one thing, is that I just suggest that everybody tries to do that. It doesn't always happen, it doesn't happen for me all the time, but I do try my hardest to do that one. And then how to register. So it's a completely free to register business. Then obviously, the chances are you're going to want to try the products. Some people want to go straight in and order the optimal sets and get the optimal results. For other people, like myself, this was me. I was chatting to people who I was like, oh God, I've just found this new thing. And a few people wanted to try some trials with me. And, you could literally say, right, okay, fancy the idea of the Restorate because it's quite a nice all-round product. Quite like the idea of the Restorate. It's only £20 as a team partner. If I get a couple of people who fancy a trial for £8, then, it's pretty much paying for itself, and then you can try it. So, you can just have that little bit of, you've tried the product, but you've not had to invest. And there's nothing wrong with investing. I'm not talking against investing. But a lot of people can't right now. And so that's really a good way to be able to get involved and know that you can try the products for yourself. And you're just saying to somebody, fancy trying this with me, you know, people are so open to that. So you would just get a link that you can follow, then you'll input your info. It doesn't ask you for any payment details, so you can go forward. It says you've registered, and then we literally just request a new password, and then you've got access into your back office area. You will also be added into our team chat and also our team training group. And how much involvement you have in that is completely up to you. I love chatting to people. So I'm excited if people chat to me, but people are busy. So it's no problem either way. And that's that. So I will hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to stop the recording.